Cheers is filmed before a live studio audience. Yo, Woody. Here, refill it.
Coming up. You know, Mr. Peterson, you're amazing. How do you keep putting them away?
Yeah, it's all done with mirrors, son. I just never look in one.
Anthony, consider yourself kissed goodnight. Okay, you want that root beer, huh?
Great. That's me and Annie's favorite. She loves it when I make it come out my nose.
Yeah, I know. That always works for me, too. Listen, Anthony. I know you like Annie a lot.
Oh, no. I love her.
Anthony, there's only 2 times a man uses that word, tennis, and when he's already paid for the room. You know what I mean?
My ma, she says the same thing. She acts like we're kids or something. I'll tell you, just between you and me, I mean, you don't tell my mom. Me and Annie, we're talking about getting married.
What? You got her pregnant?
Oh, she ain't pregnant. We think that sex before marriage is a sin.
Afterwards, it's just one more damn thing to take your pants off for, you know?
Everybody, open your eyes. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. What's so funny?
A blue suit with a brown tie.
Oh, hey, I did the best I could. You know, it's not easy coming up with a Ken doll short notice. You know, I wonder if you guys realize how limited his wardrobe is. Now, Bobby's is much more extensive. She's got her own car, little high heels.
Cliff, listen to me, Cliff. You're my best friend, okay? If the situation reversed, I'd want you to say this to me. You've gone completely off the deep end. You've always been kind of a weird guy, but this is just a little bit too much. I want you to look what you've done and think about this, Cliff. You've knocked the head off a doll and put a potato in its place. And you actually want people to, like, come and know this.
Wine cellar? Since when have we had a wine cellar? Vodka rocks, too?
On your day off, I had a couple of workers checking the plumbing, and they discovered that there was a staircase behind the wall in the closet there.
That's amazing. You mean it's just been there all this time?
Yeah. Long time ago, when this was just a private house here, the owners used to keep their crazy old grandmother down there. They say that if you're real quiet, you can hear her chains rattle. Supposedly, she swore to seek vengeance on blonde waitresses.
Very fun.
You there, Betty?
Norman?
Still pouring, Norm?
That's funny. I was about to ask you the same thing.
Probably not in a dark one, either.
Oh, Sam.
Why not? Come on, everybody, just relax here. I got candles now.
That's right, everybody. Just keep calm, all right? I mean, no reason to panic here. Sammy, those taps operate when the power's out, don't they?
Diane,
Yes.
the reason I came here is to tell you how deeply sorry I am that I hurt you. I also want you to know that I'm leaving the country. And it would mean so much to me if I had your forgiveness.
Fine, you're forgiven. Now get out.
You can wish the man bon voyage, at least, for God's sake.
You're right. Andy, I hope everything works out for the best.
Do you really mean that?
Yes.
Well, then maybe you can help me. I've fallen in love with a wonderful girl, and we're going to get married. And I'd like you to meet her. There's just one hitch.
You killed her. All right, I'm ready for a beer, Sam.
Hey, what's Mr. Clavin doing?
Now, you're not going to believe this, but he's trying to get into the record book for walking backwards.
Everybody, afternoon good. That's good afternoon, everybody, backwards.
And you're an ass jack.
How close are you to the record, Cliff?
Well, in 2 days, 17 hours, 33 minutes, I'll be backing myself into the history books. Thank you, Sammy. Hey, I think I'll just take a quick reverse strut around the old pool table, pick up some women backwards.
All right, I know you guys think that Cliff is pretty weird, but I'll say this much for him. He'll probably never reproduce.
It's not supposed to look like that, Woody.
What the heck happened to that?
Well, I got interested in the darn thing, and I took it home with me. Now, then picture this. I get into a nice hot tub. I'm lying down to soak and read, naked as a jaybird. And I'm reading, and I'm reading, and I'm reading.
Oh, hold on. I can't get one of your socks off.
Never mind, I can.
Anyway, I'm reading and reading, and I finally come to the part where they tell us the terrible thing that happened to this Jake Barnes guy during the war.
What's that?
Well, let's just say that suddenly he could hit those high notes like he never could before.
Ouch.
That's why I dropped the book in the water. Now the darn thing won't shut.
All right, just rip out every other page.
These are French painters of the 17th century.
As a matter of fact, I'm on my way to my beginning meme class.
Meme?
Most people pronounce it mime.
Mine?
Yeah, you know, Woody, those guys with white paint all over their faces, so bouncy and happy, you just want to strangle them.
You're not serious. Everyone loves a meme.
No, everybody loves a clown. Everybody hates a mime.
That's simply not true.
Well, you know, I saw this guy in the Common one day. Did an amazing performance. He did a crane, a mother crane feeding its young. Turns out the guy's actually choking on a piece of gum. Carla, you're forgetting, like, the basic principle of advertising. Lying.
Oh, sure. I could tell him I got no kids, right? I could tell him that I'm 21, 5'9",
Right.
gorgeous, green eyes, flaming red hair, and tatas till Tuesday. How am I going to explain the way I really look when he sees me?
Stress?
Hey, all right. Next time I spill my guts, remind me to do it in front of friends.
I'm just trying to cheer you up.
I am in no mood to be cheered up. Next guy tries to cheer me up is going to get open-face surgery.
I don't get it. And she's got tatas till Monday afternoon at least.
Hello, Norm.
Oh, Phyllis. What are you doing here?
Well, I took the chance I might find you here.
Whoa, what are the odds?
Yeah, you guys, it's Phyllis Henshaw.
Hi.
Yeah, so where's Ron?
I don't know. Could we talk privately?
Sure, yeah. Just follow me here. Can I get you anything?
No, thank you.
What's up?
Norm, I've been trying to think of an easy way to say this, but I can't. I think Vera and Ron are having an affair.
Vera and Ron? Did you guys all get that back there? That's just great. How about you guys? You get that, anyone? No? Come on, let's just get away from the peanut gallery here. This is kind of hard to believe, Phyllis. I mean, what makes you think they are?
Oh, Norm, come on. You're not blind.
What?
Haven't you seen the way they look at each other when they're dancing? And I don't have to tell you how attractive Vera is.
You know, you certainly don't. Wait a minute. Would you wait a minute now? Phyllis, you may not know about Ron, but Vera happens to love me, all right? And I certainly love her. I'm gonna call her right this minute. I'm gonna tell her that.
Yeah.
She better be there to hear it.
Well.
Oh, hi, honey. No, nothing, nothing. I just actually called to tell you that I love you. At the usual time. All right, fine. Yeah, bye. She says she's just sitting home alone listening to records. I could hear Johnny Mathis singing in the background.
There you go. I knew it.
That's good news, isn't it, Mr. Peterson?
Yeah. It'd even be better if we had a Johnny Mathis album.